Yo, peace and blessings, tribe. We got a lot to talk about. The state of the gaming industry is just, man, it's a mess. 2024 gaming industry, y'all, it's just, super messy. Like, it's kind of reminding me of Hollywood, low key. Like, Hollywood is they're no longer the cool kids. They're no longer, I'm no longer excited about any movies that's coming out. And that's the same thing with gaming, man. Like, I don't have any excitement for the mainstream stuff that's coming out. Like, and it's not just me. This is a lot of people telling me the same thing. Like, people tired of broken titles and tired of just like being ripped off, paywalls, all type of stuff, man. We gonna discuss it. We here to discuss that, y'all. These corporations right now, they're struggling. They're struggling. Like, their wells aren't overflowing. Like, 2020 in the pandemic, everybody was inside and indoors. So there was a lot of people gaming. So they was racking in money, just racking in. And then, people got back out, went back to work, stuff like that. And all them investments and stuff and people they hired to like push their mission and agendas and all that. That stuff started falling apart, man. Especially, like I said, people are starting to really see that, I'm not going to buy this $60, $70 game if it's unfinished or broken. And, I feel y'all, man. I feel y'all. Like, and it's I don't even like calling myself indie because, like, mainstream is starting to take indie and put indie with that agenda, So, I don't know, man. Like, it's like, this year, like, I look at GDC and I'm just like, there's all these talks around black voices in gaming and, all of the trends, LGBTQ this, Asian hate this or whatever. And it's like, look, man, like, I'm all for love and peace. Absolutely. Like, I'm not using this as like, as a weapon for division. Nah, like, I believe in connection and I believe that we all should be unified. But it's just like, dude, like, for myself, man, like, yeah, I got brown skin color, you know what I mean? But I don't want people to look at me and have pity for me or sympathy for me because, I got brown skin color and I'm making video games. Like, I want people to look at me and be like, yo, that guy and his team, like, they make good games. Like, this is a bonus. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to get all the culture and stuff from my background, my roots, how I grew up. Like, you're going to get that in the games. Like, that's a bonus. That's the diversity that the Most High God allowed us to have in this physical realm. You know what I mean? But this isn't like, I don't want this to determine or dictate like why people support Bare Hand, why people support our game studio. Like, nah, man, I'm not with that. Like, respect me for my work and my actions, So anyway, man. So yeah, man, these corporations, they're struggling, man. Like, you see all these layoffs happening. I mean, Xbox talking about exclusives are going to be on other consoles. You got, what else? You got freaking, yeah, I said the layoffs with the big companies, man. Like Riot, freaking Epic Games. This is a multi-billion-dollar industry, man. Multi-billion-dollar. It's so much money that moves around. And I just think the actual real people, not the corporations, but the people who are working, like the actual game developers who actually have real life families and stuff, and the actual gamers, I think they are getting the short end of the stick. Because in a multi-billion-dollar industry, let's say, a gamer, your average gamer, let's say, works at CVS or something, and they don't really love their job, but it pays the bills. And they spend their 60 or 70 bucks on a broken or unfinished title. And that's a lot of money, to spend on an experience that isn't great or finished. You know what I mean? So, yo, like, it's crazy, man. Like, I know I used to be I used to want to be in mainstream. Like, I used to want to work with some of y'all favorite game companies, like in the corporations. Like, I used to want to work with the Capcoms, the Square Enixes, or work for them, uh, the Sony. I used to want to work for them, but it's like the more that I am on this path in this industry, like me as a independent studio, the more I'm seeing like, dog, I see why the Most High got me on this path. I see why, because I definitely mainstream. I just got a bad taste in my mouth, man. Like, I don't think the community is really considered. Like, I don't think there is really a heart of wanting to serve the people in this industry, man. Like, in terms of mainstream, like, and that's where I come from, man. I want to be of service. Like, I don't want to just make a game and get rich. Like, I really want to help people, man. And like, I think you could see that in a company. Like, you know when a company is really looking out for their fans or for their people. And I just don't think that's happening right now, man. Like, low key, like I said, mainstream game industry is low key like Hollywood right now. It's just trash. Pure trash, man. And but I think I have a vision, man. I have a vision that, we build a tribe. We build a tribe of gamers that I see a future where a tribe of gamers, man, and people who build stuff where they come together, man. They come together in unity and, address a lot of these problems that we have. All this is an opportunity, y'all. It's an opportunity, man. Like, we're in a new era right now. I don't know if y'all know this, but the gaming industry is in a new era. Like, it's a shift happening. And this symbol right here represents pretty much liberating ourselves from systems and things that do not work for us anymore, renewing our minds so that we can have the greatest experience in this life, man. Like, renewing our minds to have a life of goodness. And I just think, going along with that unity and where like independent studios are thriving and with their community, like, that's what I see, man. Like, I see a future, a vision where gamers get more time doing what they love with the people they love. Like, there's opportunity for that, because it's like, you all, man, like, gamers who work day and night, man, for every dollar that you get, and you spend it on something, man, it should be amazing. Like, I think gaming these days, man, it has not been innovative, and it has not been, it just hasn't really been fulfilling for a lot of people. It hasn't been fulfilling. And I think that it could get back to that innovation. The corporations, they're not really up for taking the risk, and they're not going to, because they already know they could put something broken out and people gonna buy it. They already know they could push an agenda and people gonna buy it because they support the agenda. You know what I mean? So they like, they're gonna keep doing what they're doing. If their system isn't broke, they're not gonna fix their system. So it's like, okay, we gotta liberate ourselves from whatever it is that's kind of distorted and move into something that's in a higher alignment, for real. So yeah, man, that's what I think we need to do about the current state of this game industry, this mess that has just boiled up over the years. Like, it's time for a new beginning, y'all. It's time for a new era of gaming. Like, I really think the era that we are in right now is partnerships, where studios are really in partnership with gamers in a way that we can meet. You know what I mean? Like, I really think that a studio should have the heart to want to serve the people. Because honestly, man, like, my faith and what I believe in, I believe the kingdom of the ethereal, the kingdom of heaven. Serving is a kingdom trait. It's like, you think about any rich person or company or whatever, Like a lot, for example, a lot of people got an iPhone in their pocket. That was something that was a service to people. You know what I mean? And, you know, founder of Apple, Steve Jobs, like dude was thinking about the customer all the time. How can I serve the customer? How can I serve? And that's how dude became a freaking billionaire. So like, I just think, you know, that's a bonus, getting the money. But like, I just think when it comes down to it, you really got to have that heart and soul to want to serve the people and listen to the people. And that's how games are going to be amazing. That's how we're going to get to that, back to that and better. So, yeah, y'all, that's all I got to say for now, man. We going to transform this industry, man. Just stick with the right tribes, yo. Stick with the right tribes. We are building a tribe right here, the Bare Hand Tribe. If y'all want to stick with us, man, stick with us, because we going to talk more about this stuff, man. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, because we going to talk more about these problems, and we're going to talk about solutions of how we going to solve it. Definitely, y'all. I love y'all, man. I'm out of here. Peace.